Stay frosty and check out redzonecoins.com for the cheapest, fastest coins on the market. Use code DIRECTOR at checkout for 10% off. Yo, what up, brothers? What's up? It's the Director. Happy Saturday, all you Madden Ultimate Team fans. We got another banger for you guys, featuring some custom card art for my top 10 must-have new legends in Madden 21. It should be a good time, fellas. Before we get started, hit us up with a like and sub. The small amount of time you guys take to hit the like, sub, and bell notification helps me out a lot. Tells me you guys care. Let's get into this video, starting at number technically 11. This is going to be our honorable mention, Steve McNair. I know there's a lot of Titans fans out there that really want to see Steve McNair happen. I've had actually guys hit me up saying, dudes, we really want to see McNair in Madden 21. Help us out with some card art. So there you guys go, Titans fans. He should be one of the first quarterbacks to get escape artist. So I think a lot of people will be very happy with this item. Again, I kind of do my research on what the attributes should be, but they won't always be 100%. So take it as it is. Let's move on to number 10. So officially 10 through 1 right now. Let's go to Darrell Rivers. Now, Rivers, a lot of people, I don't know if they consider him a legend, and I have no idea why. He's definitely one of those guys that define the position for me. Rivers Island, honestly, taking away a top receiver every single game for years. I think he'd be an awesome candidate for top 10, you know, brand new legends coming into 21. 88 speed, which would be awesome. I think that may be a little bit fast to some people, but at the same time, you got to remember, a lot of people remember Darrell Rivers in Madden in his later years, and obviously they're going to take his speed down a notch. I think in his prime years, he was definitely a lot better than that. Maybe 88 is a little bit too high anyway, but definitely really good in the man coverage, definitely really good in the zone coverage. I think it'd be an awesome item in Madden 21. Next up, number 9, Vincent Jackson, dudes. I'm a huge Vincent Jackson fanboy, all right? Sue me. I love V-Jax, obviously a member of the San Diego Chargers in the originality in his career, and then moving on to the Buccaneers, and I think he had some really good years with the Bucs as well, man, so I would think he'd be an awesome player, kind of another Chris Evans out there a little bit. Chris Evans. Mike Evans, I've got Marvel's Avengers in my mind right now, but V-Jax, I think it'd be a lot of fun, man. I think it'd be a faster Mike Evans at that, too, and I think Bucs fans, Chargers fans, desperately who need wide receivers, would absolutely love V-Jax back in the game. If you guys don't remember, back the last time that V-Jax had a Legends card in the game, it was an absolute awesome card to play with. So definitely, let's get V-Jax back in Madden 21. Next up is Brett Favre. The biggest reason I chose this guy is because there's some uncertainty with Aaron Rodgers right now, having them drafted Jordan Love, and so I'm not quite sure what the future holds for Aaron Rodgers. Why not bring in the man, the myth, the legend himself, Brett Favre? Get these Packers fans hyped again, man, because in all these uncertain times, you got a guy that you recognize, a guy that, you know, carried your franchise for so long. I think Brett Favre would be a fun addition to 21. You know, not that fast, but 90 throw power, great accuracies everywhere, throw under pressure. I think he'd be a really fun quarterback to roll out with in Madden 21. Next up at number 7 is going to be Derrick Thomas. This is another guy I see requested quite a bit, and honestly, it's kind of shocking. I don't know when the last time he got a card. It's been a while if he has. I think he got a limited time once a long time ago. He would definitely be a beast out there. I've got him pegged at 86 speed. Check this out, guys. 89 block show with 93 finesse move, 93 power move, 89 finesse move. This would be an awesome card. This would be another Lawrence Taylor out there in Madden 20. He really would be, guys. He would be an awesome addition to Madden. I think especially these Chiefs fans would be very happy with Derrick Thomas making his return. At number 6, we got LaDainian Tomlinson. Now, the only reason LT isn't number 1 on this list, because quite honestly, I pulled it up. I was like, number 6, Director, what are you thinking? That's disrespectful to you as a Chargers fan. Well, it's because LaDainian Tomlinson has been in the game several times. He was the level master, I think, year before last. So we've got a good taste of what LaDainian can do in game, but at the same time, it's kind of crazy that we didn't have him in Madden 20. He's kind of like one of those players that you really expect to be in MUT every single year, just because he's such a huge part of the era in which, you know, Madden Ultimate Team was founded. I feel like a lot of these, you know, big players like LaDainian Tomlinson, Randy Moss, Lawrence Taylor, these guys kind of need to be in the game every year, and I was really shocked to see LT not on that list last year. And he's my favorite player of all time. I really need to see him in the game, man. He's my number 1 in my heart, number 6 on this list. I think 89 speed, he'd be great. He'd be able to get elusive, evasive, whatever it is, you know, having really, really good ball carrier moves. And then obviously the attributes matter a little bit more in Madden 21, so he'd be a highly coveted running back in the game if he came in this year. Next up, we got at number 5, the top 5, Charles Woodson. Again, every time I do card art, Charles Woodson's name comes up, dude, and I think that reflects how badly the community wants to see Charles Woodson back in the game. Imagine having Charles Woodson and Rod Woodson in the game at the same time. That's something I've really been wanting to see for quite a while. 89 speed, 89 man, 91 zone, 86 press. I mean, come on, dudes. This would be the best cornerback in the game by far. He would be such a good time to have in Madden 21. This would be one of the highlights of Madden Ultimate Team Legends promo if he did come out. At number 4, we got Johnny Unitas. Unitas is one of those guys where I'm just kind of shocked that he's never been in the game. Highly regarded as one of the best quarterbacks of all time with the Baltimore Colts back in the day. I think he would be awesome, dude. Now, as far as his attributes and his ratings, I have no idea. There's never been a Johnny Unitas card, but I did watch some tape a long time ago when I was doing cards for the NFL 100 back in Madden 20, and I would think that he'd probably be an improviser quarterback. Maybe doesn't hit, you know, escape artist right away, but maybe eventually he does. He'd got great throw power, great throw on the run, you know, accuracies across the board would be great. He'd be a very solid quarterback. I think a lot of people would be very happy to see, you know, one of these big, like one of the biggest legends. When you say legends in NFL, Johnny Unitas needs to be in that conversation. So Johnny Unitas definitely probably my highest quarterback right now. Next up at number 3 is Priest Holmes. We got another Kansas City Chief on this list. I know, I'm not happy about it either, but it's Priest Holmes, dude. Like, you talk about LaDainian Tomlinson, the way that, you know, the Chargers fans covet him. Priest Holmes is the same way for Chiefs fans. And this guy is an absolute monster, dude. I don't know if he's ever been in Madden Ultimate Team, which absolutely shocks the crap out of me. So I think Priest Holmes, I think it's about time they bring him into Madden Ultimate Team. I think he'd be a very fun item, a little bit of a smaller back, only 5'9", but he'd be very fast, dudes. And he'd be one of the glitchiest running backs in Madden Ultimate Team if we did get him. So I think Priest Holmes, man, we got to get him in the game, EA. I think a lot of people would be very excited if we had a Priest Holmes year. Next up at number 2, we got in the top 3. Number 2 is going to be Harold Carmichael. If you guys have watched my channel in the past, you know that Harold Carmichael is one of my all-time favorite Madden Ultimate Team players. I think he came out in Madden 17 or 16. Holy crap, was this guy good. The biggest factor you guys can probably see on the card right now, 6'8". This guy was a freaking tree running routes out there, coach. 88 speed, definitely not outside his wheelhouse. In Madden 17, I'm gonna say it was 17, he had a Twitch Legends card come out, and it was a 90 overall. It had 88 speed. 88 speed, 6'8" at the beginning of the game. Get out, dude. This card was so much fun. You know, high passing, lobbing. This guy was so glitchy in Madden 17. So bring him back in Madden 21, man. One of my favorite all-time wide receivers in MUT ever. And at number 1, my number 1 legend, number 1 new legend that we should get in Madden 21, with all due respect, it must be Junior Seau. Now, a lot of you guys are going to see the bolts on my shoulders. You're going to see everything Chargers behind me, be like, this guy's biased. You got to respect the name of Junior Seau, man. And he's never been in Madden Ultimate Team. I don't know if he ever will be. There are complications behind his story. You guys know tragically the way that his story ended, and it may be too complicated for EA to pull off to get Junior in the game. However, this is my list. Junior was one of my heroes growing up. I think he was hero to a lot of different people. If you're a Chargers fan, Patriots fan, you know, Dolphins fan or not, he was one of the greatest players of all time, making the NFL 100 list this past year. And I think it would mean quite a bit to Chargers fans. It would mean quite a lot to football fans in general if we could get a Junior Seau in the game. And he would be an absolute tank out there, dude. So Junior Seau, my number 1 player I want to see in Madden 21. Just, you know, paying respect to the player and his legacy and his story. by being able to use him in game would mean a lot. It really would mean a lot. Well, guys, in the comment section below, if there are players that I did not list in this video, let me know who it is. Come get mad at me, bros. I know there's some guys that get really like, how are you disrespecting? This is my personal list. It's all right, dudes. I know there's probably guys out there that should have been on this list. Make sure you put them in the comment section below, so maybe I consider, you know, making card art for them in the future. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you want to catch all of these images, I will likely be posting them on Twitter very soon, so you guys can use them for, you know, whatever. Just make sure you let people know that I made them so they don't think it's real and coming out in the game, because then that causes confusion. Well, guys, thank you again so much for joining me. Like and sub if you did enjoy this content. We'll see you next time, and as always, stay frosty.